So, President Taco McBonespurs has gotten more veterans killed than any single source in American history. And the way that he's gotten veterans killed more than any single source is through the gutting of the VA and Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare and food stamps and the staffing for all of those agencies and programs that go with that. And that is going to have a negative impact on so many veterans who rely on those services to live. And it is absolutely amazing to me that he has done that much damage to that many people through his own whims. You're a cute dog. Through his own whims. He's gotten so many people killed. And the asshole has the nerve to throw himself a military parade. And the military parade in itself is so very un-American. There's a reason that you've never seen one. Our military is not a performance. It's not a show. It is the defense of our liberties. It's people willing to risk their lives for our freedoms. And I generally oppose military intervention. I don't think humanity has enough time to be involved in all of the fighting that we've done, but I'm not going to downplay or disregard the suffering and sacrifice the veterans have made on my behalf. And Trump continually does that. The number of horrible things that he's said about veterans pales in comparison to the number of deaths that he's caused. But you do still have to remember the things that he's said about veterans. Remember when Trump said that he thought that they were suckers? Remember when he talked about John McCain being captured and held in an enemy prison camp for years, and Trump said, "I don't like people who get captured." That is such a downplay of the actual sacrifice that has been given on our behalf that Trump deserves a military parade in his honor, a la Russia or North Korea, who are still, once again, our only allies, which is very strange because they still want to see us destroyed, and yet Trump has us allied with Russia and North Korea, rather than the people who have been our trade partners and our partners in war throughout the large extent of the American history. We no longer allied with the French, we're no longer allied with the British, and we're no longer allied with Canada, and Canada has joined us in every stupid military excursion that we undertake. And now we're in a trade war with them, and none of our allies actually trust us. And in the place of trust, we get a blind show of force in honor of the Orange Man who killed so many of the people who are going to be marching in that parade.